Britain, Canada, and Australia, long-time allies of Israel, have formally recognized Palestine. How significant is this diplomatic shift in the global order?
Thank you for having me, Hannah.
Greetings
to you, to Mrs. Chapman, and to your honorable audience. Of course, we are on the precipice of a historical development, indeed, because right now the Palestinian state is garnering ever more recognition than any previous time in history since the state of Palestine was proclaimed by the Palestinian Liberation Organization in 1988. As things stand, over 152 countries have recognized Palestine, and more countries are expected to follow suit after Canada, Britain, Australia. France is expected to issue a recognition maybe within a few hours or a few days. The same goes for Malta. Portugal also did recognize Palestine yesterday or the day before yesterday. So it is rather an immense boost for the Palestinian cause and its universal legitimacy. However, of course, this step so far, despite its magnitude, is merely symbolic at this stage, Hannah. As you very well know, you recognizing something, this something has to exist on the ground first. It has to have a physical existence that is touchable, tangible, and able to function properly so that it might actually be meaningful one way or the other. And the thing is that the Israelis are making sure that the Palestinian state will be all but an impossibility through the policies they undertake on the ground. So powers like Britain, and Australia and France and Canada and the multitude of Western countries that have recently recognized Palestine's need to back their action, the decision with concrete action in order to pressure Israel to stop its bleeding of the Palestinian cause and the Palestinian nation. Literally, they are bleeding out the Palestinian nation as we speak, killing thousands of Palestinians and taking away land from the Palestinians, both in the West Bank and in Gaza. So this is something that needs to be explored by those countries, because before they recognized Palestine, 147 countries already did recognize Palestine. Palestine, when it was proclaimed back in 1988, about 80 countries recognized it, including back then the Soviet Union, for example, and the entire Eastern Bloc and the entirety of the Arab and Muslim world, 57 countries. So as you can see, Hala, it doesn't matter how many countries recognize you. What really matters is putting an end or putting a stop to the Israeli transgressions and violations on the ground. Israel on the ground is making sure that it will never allow the proclamation or the establishment actually of a Palestinian state